Hi, my name is Heath Johnson, and I'm part of the tech marketing team here at VMware covering VMware Cloud Foundation. And if you're a vSphere administrator wondering about the new, lower-cost VMware Cloud Foundation solutions, this series is for you. This is the beginning of a series of videos that will introduce you to VMware Cloud Foundation. Joining me will be several of my colleagues here at VMware, and we're going to dive deep into all the features and functionalities of VMware Cloud Foundation. Now, we've had amazing customer success with VMware Cloud Foundation. In fact, at VMware Explore in Barcelona this last year, we had one customer do a presentation with us and talk about how they've seen a 75% reduction in P1 and P2 infrastructure outage calls. In fact, they're doing patching and upgrading during normal business hours in the middle of the day. No more of that late night madness, and their pager is not going off like it used to anymore. I too used to be a vSphere administrator and would love nothing more than my pager not going off in the middle of the night. So if that interests you, stick around, learn more about VMware Cloud Foundation and all it has to offer. This video is going to be the very first video in this series that's going to cover at a very high level what is VMware Cloud Foundation and what it can do for your business infrastructure. After this overview, we're going to start going deeper into the weeds and get technical for you because that's what you're most interested in as a vSphere administrator. So stick around, let's dive into the overview and go from there. All right, let's dive into VMware Cloud Foundation Introduction for vSphere Admins. VMware Cloud Foundation is a modern, agile, and highly efficient cloud operating model. What does that all mean? Well, this allows you, the vSphere admin, to deploy software-defined compute, storage, networking, and cloud management across all of your infrastructure. Whether that's in your private data center, public clouds, government or sovereign clouds, or even a small cloud way out at the edge. Let's take a closer look. Here is the VMware Cloud Foundation software components. We're going to start out with the SDDC Manager. This is the key automation component when it comes to VMware Cloud Foundation. We are able to deliver day 0 through day 2 operational tasks, all with automation. And that's how some of our customers are actually able to reduce those late night infrastructure outage pager calls. With fully automated patching, lifecycle management, and upgrades, the automation components that are built into the SDDC Manager is what brings this whole stack together. Next, we've got vSphere. And if you're a vSphere admin, this is the hypervisor you already know and love today. This is the core building block for the software-defined data center and allows you to continue to use those familiar tools and skills that you already have today. For software-defined storage, we've included VMware vSAN. It's our secure, shared storage solution that is managed by software policies and allows you to have shared data services and performant, inexpensive storage across all your environments. And VCF allows you to also connect other storage devices as well. Next, we do software-defined networking and security with NSX. This allows you to create networks in software. Now, you might be thinking, why do I need NSX? Let me ask you this. Have you ever been pulled into a project where you had to re-IP all the VMs in an entire subnet because they were all attached to a VLAN that was tied to a physical network location? If you look at any of the major public cloud providers, they don't offer access to VLANs. They offer software-defined network segments. This is done because the software-defined networks are not tied to a physical location. They are abstracted away from their physical locations with software. This is what NSX can do for you. In fact, our HEX migration tools that are included with VCF can help you migrate your existing network subnets and convert them into highly agile software-defined networks without downtime and without ever re-IPing a single VM ever again. Within NSX, you can create software-defined networks, distributed switches, virtual routers, load balancers, distributed firewalls, and so much more. This is the full software-defined network stack your business needs to become a cloud infrastructure provider in your on-premises data center. Next, if your developers need Kubernetes, you can run Kubernetes containers inside vSphere. Using the VMware Cloud Foundation SDDC Manager, you can provision Kubernetes infrastructure again with automation. Doing this gives your developers a consistent Kubernetes developer infrastructure so they can continue to make modern software applications. At the same time, you, the vSphere admin, can provision and manage that developer infrastructure inside VMware Cloud Foundation using the familiar tools you already use today. Next, we wrap it all up with cloud management, allowing you to keep an eye on capacity, do performance logging, making sure that all your business applications are deployable through a self-service catalog. This allows you to deliver applications with automation. Now, this wraps up all the different software components for VMware Cloud Foundation, and this is all done again with the core automation component being the SDDC Manager. By delivering a day zero automated deployment of all the software components we just talked about. When we talk about using automation to deploy this infrastructure, what happens is your infrastructure gets deployed with consistency. And it's this consistency that allows for you and your application owners to trust the stability of the infrastructure you have deployed. You get consistent infrastructure and consistent operations through all of your components because you know each cloud is deployed exactly the same way in all your sites. Now, when you need to scale up infrastructure on day one, that's easy too, because we're again using automation and the software of the SDDC Manager to make sure that your infrastructure scales up consistently across all your sites. Then when it comes to doing patching and upgrades on day two, or you need to do some monitoring or infrastructure management, we do that again with automation. VCF gives you a fully automated lifecycle management of every component in the VMware Cloud Foundation software stack. And that's how our customers are able to reduce their costs and get less infrastructure outage pages in the middle of the night. And that's what VMware Cloud Foundation is in just a nutshell. It gives you, the vSphere administrator, the power to deliver cloud infrastructure just like a public cloud provider. But you get to deliver it in your on-premises data center. So join us in the rest of this technical deep dive series as we continue to show you how to deliver infrastructure faster, reduce those pager outage calls, lower operational costs, increase your cybersecurity protection, and reduce your CO2 footprint into the future. Thanks again for listening. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe and get alerted from when we have more videos coming out. And join us as we dive deeper into more of what is VMware Cloud Foundation. Learn how it all works. Learn how you can deploy VMware Cloud Foundation in your cloud environments. Thanks for joining us today. Have a great day.